A little while ago, we made a video explaining the beliefs of Jehovah's Witnesses, and if you didn't see it, you can find a link in the description below. Now, it turns out a lot of people also want to know what Seventh-day Adventists believe. They know a little bit about the Adventists, but not too much. And it turns out they're a religion that's very similar to conservative Christianity. You know, they believe in creationism, they oppose LGBT rights, etc. But there are some things that make them unique. Saturday is their holy day. Most Christians tend to think of Sunday as kind of the day to rest, but Seventh-day Adventists insist that it's Saturday. And screw those heretics who disagree. Remember how God created the universe in 6 days and then rested on the seventh? Well, that day was a Saturday. They believe Jesus is coming back soon. Not like in our lifetime soon, but like now soon. The word they use is imminent, and only the people who rest on Saturdays will be saved. They don't believe that you're going to heaven when you die. The only way anyone's going to heaven is after Jesus comes back during his second coming. What happens if you die before that happens? Well, then I guess you just have to sit unconscious in your grave until he does return, which I hear should be happening any day now. They believe bad people don't go to hell. Oh no, it's much worse. They're just gonna be permanently destroyed. Because God grants us eternal life. So if you don't accept God, you don't get the joy of burning in hell for eternity. When Jesus comes back, which is really soon, God's gonna commit the biggest act of genocide you have ever seen. Which also means, by the way, that Seventh-day Adventists don't believe in hell, because no one could actually end up there. They believe God is going to determine your fate through a process known as investigative judgment. Basically, until the time when Jesus comes back, which is any day now, God is examining your life to decide what to do with you in the afterlife. It's not enough that you believe in him, you also have to live your life in accordance with his rules. God is always judging you. Seventh-day Adventists are health nuts, which actually doesn't sound like such a bad thing. They abstain from alcohol and tobacco, and coffee, and soda, and unclean meats like pork, because they believe those things defile your soul. So, not a bad idea, but really weird reasoning. Their prophet was a woman, Ellen G. White. So that's different, and kind of cool in a way, but that's really the only way she's different. She saw visions in 1844, and the religion just kind of sprang from there. These visions came after she suffered a traumatic brain injury as a child, and after she came out of a long coma, which many people believe led to epileptic seizures. But, you know, I'm sure that had nothing to do with it. Seventh-day Adventists think the Catholic Church is the whore of Babylon and the Pope is the Antichrist. They think less of the Catholic Church than most atheists do. They think masturbation is really horrible. Like, really horrible. Like, John Harvey Kellogg was an Adventist who created cornflakes hoping that kids who ate them wouldn't want to touch themselves anymore. Dr. Ben Carson, one of the Republicans vying for the Republican nomination for president, happens to be a Seventh-day Adventist. So he believes this stuff. I have to say though, given the other things I've heard him say so far, these beliefs are probably the most sensible ones he has. My name is Hemant Mehta and I write at friendlyatheist.com. What do you want to see a video about? Let us know in the comments below and we'll be sure to check it out.